Fox 6 News continues with Ted Perry and Mary Stoker-Smith.
The pandemic taking a toll on people with disabilities in Wisconsin. In a matter of weeks, many will be eligible for their vaccination. Jenna Sachs with why some will be the last in their households to get it in tonight's Contact 6 report.
21-year-old Matthew in Brookfield is high risk for the coronavirus.
Yeah.
His mom wants him vaccinated.
It's just a chance that we might get back to some degree of normality over the summer.
Because Matthew has cerebral palsy and an intellectual disability,
You can do it.
he can't communicate when he's ill.
So there can be a delay in treatment.
But Matthew will be the last in his household to become eligible for vaccination.
Matthew's the highest risk and he's the only one who hasn't actually been able to get a vaccine.
That's because Matthew's parents already qualified as his caregivers in Phase 1A. Matthew is next in line after those age 65 and older in Phase 1B, along with others enrolled in Medicaid long-term care programs.
So we are quite concerned that we're waiting until at least March 1st for Matthew.
The state is, I think, doing the best it can.
Mitch Hagopian of Disability Rights Wisconsin is part of a state subcommittee on vaccine allocation.
I just urge people to be patient.
You can stand up.
Weeks ago, that subcommittee clarified that Phase 1A does include home caregivers like Matthew's parents who are enrolled in state programs, along with other frontline healthcare workers, after many called.
They were trying to register for the vaccine and they were being told that, they weren't eligible for it.
The pandemic is taking a toll on people with disabilities and their families who rely on services that are being compromised.
We hear stories about people who are just becoming so depressed that they're contemplating suicide.
Committee members deciding who receives a vaccine and when had to weigh community mortality rates with how to keep the economy up and running.
We had to balance that, recognizing that there was no way to do it perfectly. We did the best we could.
Caregivers got vaccines early on because their patients rely on them, and many see multiple patients in a day. But Matthew's mom wishes his doctor could decide when her son gets his vaccine.
It's difficult to know what order people should be in.
There are about 700,000 Wisconsinites age 65 and older now eligible for the vaccine. Those anticipated to come next also include grocery store workers, educators, child care providers, 911 operators, bus drivers, and those living in group facilities. I'm Jenna Sachs, Contact 6.
People eligible for the vaccination come March 1st include those who are enrolled in Iris and Family Care and 16 to 21-year-olds in the Children's Long-Term Support Waiver and Katie Beckett programs. But disabled people on Social Security who do not live in congregate settings won't be eligible until a later phase. We'll keep you updated, of course.